How much does an e-commerce website, online store costs in 2017? There isn't a one-size-fits-all answer. In fact, the costs could range from $5,000 to over $5 million, depending on the platform and requirements. Also consider that you should continue to invest money to improve the function and experience when the initial development is completed, in addition to marketing, of course. Waiting until everything is outdated, and then tackling it all at once, isn't a very successful or proactive e-commerce strategy. So, the range of costs could be anywhere from about $5,000 to millions of dollars, but let's just use $350,000 as a theoretical first phase upper limit. We generally recommend breaking work down into manageable chunks, no matter what the scope is. E-commerce platform, depending upon how simple or complex the platform is, and what the licensing costs might be. The costs may vary quite dramatically for similar functionality. There are industry-specific solutions, and integrated solutions based on ERP systems, all the way down to software-as-a-service offerings, that are designed to be comfortable for business owners to set up and configure themselves. E-commerce web design, many platforms, and especially software-as-a-service offerings, have design galleries, themes or templates, that you can apply to your site yourself. While these may not be a perfect fit for your business, or dramatically set you apart from other businesses, who may be using the same design, it is quick and cheap. Expect to spend from $0 to $250 to purchase a theme and another $1,000 to $2,000 making minor changes and customizations. When you get into custom design, the sky is the limit, but a custom theme may cost $10,000 to $100,000 depending on the specifics, requirements, and depth of the process. Custom e-commerce programming and functionality. Many platforms, especially good ones, provide for module or extension support, where functionality can be added to your site that has already been developed by someone else, for a much lower cost than you could develop it yourself. Check first to see what extensions are available before writing custom code. Be prepared, however, for some of the extensions to be poorly written or implemented. Best tactic is to audit or evaluate extensions for quality, security, features, and support before using them. Outside of known extensions, custom development can get expensive quite quickly. A good team or firm will develop code that is thoroughly tested, secure, and reliable. This is more costly than just tossing it together as quickly as possible. Extensions can break when you upgrade the core system, so poor code can actually cost you money, even if it works at first. E-commerce web hosting. Hosting is a little more predictable than other variables. Software-as-a-service offerings will typically include some level of hosting in their packages. You will want to be sure to check the included limits for things such as storage, traffic, products, customers and orders. These solutions start out cheap and grow in cost as you succeed, and needs to grow. You can plan on at least $20 to $250 before growing out of a typical software-as-a-service solution. Hosting for a custom e-commerce system will probably start around $300 a month for decent service and support, but probably won't provide true PCI, credit card security, compliance. For a successful and busy site, with average requirements for redundancy, speed, scale, and security hosted in a cloud or grid environment, hosting could cost upwards of $1,000 to $2,000 a month. Summary: there are lots of variables, so there is no quick answer to the cost of developing an e-commerce site. However, creating an estimate of your needs with their price, you could calculate cost required to host an e-commerce website or an online store.